What's going on, 7th and 8th grade learners, virtual learners? Hope you guys had a great snow day the other day. This week, that was nice. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is our lesson for the week of February 1st for 7th and 8th grade classes. So 7th and 8th grade, week of February 1st. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, last week, of course, we did take a break from code.org, but we are going to get back into code.org again this week. And of course, when we get to Unit 3, when you got to go through Clever, when you log in, you should see this at the top, interactive animations and games. Please make sure that you're in grid view, so this is a lot easier to view. And we're going to be ready for this week, Lesson 6, Random Numbers. Lesson 6 is what you're going to go down to, random numbers. Okay? Because sometimes when you're coding, you don't want an absolute number that's just, that's the same number every time. Sometimes you want things to be kind of random. And this is where this lesson can kind of help you with that. And the question of the day from Bubble 1, how can we make our programs behave differently each time they are run?
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Yeah, she needs to come see me in a second.
Go see the office for a minute, okay? All right. So anyway, the question of the day, how can we make our programs behave differently each time they are run? So that's what we're going to be doing today. Go ahead and click continue. And here is our first lesson, our first bubble. It says run the program. And run the program again a few times to see what happens. So it says change the numbers. So notice when I change it, I'm not changing any numbers yet, but notice every time I've run it, it starts it all over. And now let me start over this here. So mine looks like yours. Notice it changes. And this bubble number 2 is more or less just playing around with the random number generator. And it says change the numbers inside and run the code again a few times. So I'm just going to change this to 250. Let's change this just to 100. I'm just making this up here. And it's just going to start there and just go all over the place, okay? So it's going to be randomly drawn throughout the program. Okay, I'll click finish. So bubble 2 is just kind of getting you familiar with how the random numbers works. Now, here's the same sun from last time. Right now, only the x coordinate is random, but you can make the y coordinate random too. For the ellipses, y parameter, so the circle is drawn at a random y position too. As long as your circle is appearing at random x and y, you can move it. So let's take a look. I'm going to actually look at an example solution just to save time. And notice you've got to put in that next number. You got to change this 200 and put in another random number. I went to this tab over here and I drag this out and I replace where the 200 was. That way it can pop anywhere that I want to. It's going to be all over the screen when I do this. Now it's not just staying in one general x or one y coordinate. Okay, so that's how you change the y. You add another block. You go to the math tab and you add this block and you replace that 200, and that's how you add it here. Okay, so now you can see a little bit better. So let me kind of start all over here, and that's pretty much it. I want you to see if you can go through. I will. Let me just finish this up, and I will just get with you, Miss Faye. And that's what you're going to try to do on each one of these. Read the instructions and then see what you can do with the random number generator. Now, when you get to number 6, there are 2 different activities, and yes, you need to try to do both of those. When you get to number 8, the challenges, I'm going to help you out a little bit. There's a total of, we're not counting the free play, so out of the first 5, I want you to do 3 of the first 5 challenges. So you don't have to do all 5 challenges. You only have to do 3 of the first 5. And once you get finished with lesson 8, you're done for today, and that's it. Don't move on to lesson 7. So that is lesson 6, random numbers. As always, email me if you have any questions. But remember the main thing, read the instruction first before you start to move anything around on this. So good luck, guys. I'll see you later. And this was lesson 6, random numbers. And Mr. Noakes is